Hello, 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 and welcome. How are y'all doing tonight? Friday night here with PBS on PBS Fight Night. My name is BERSERKASTS, and we are on Sainte-Mère-Église here on the midpoint. Of course, taking its namesake from the map itself on the church for a mixed match fight night here with PBS. Looking at the map and the rollout for the Axis side today. Ooh, we have a little traffic jam. Uh-oh, that medium, or sorry, yeah, that medium's not in a good spot right there, blocking the road, actually stalling the rush to the midpoint. Only one that's going to be there at first is the commander himself, Kaiser. Yeah, that's going to stall it a little bit here. The Axis team's going to have a hard time catching up on the midpoint. We'll see how that affects the opening of this one. Yeah, you can already see allies are on point, deploying right there. Ninja, Ryback, Capsta, all in striking distance of that sector or the hard point itself. So it looks like the allies going to have a big advantage at the start of this one. No explosions just yet. There we go. Can hear some birds. Well, it's about to get turned up a little bit from that here as the allies make their way to point. We have a medium going straight for the point. I don't see that medium coming in for the Axis just yet. Yeah, they know they're late to this one. They're going to be putting their OPs up maybe a little further back than normal on the right side of your screen. Once you've lost that first fight, you don't want to just overcommit and lose everything by going balls to the wall there. So they can take their time. Artillery coming out from both teams there really late. It seems like Ryback making a push straight on the north side of Church here. That's actually the medium tank we can hear opening up onto Lex there in the street. First kills going out to the Axis team. It looks like Cho Black lighting up a squad lead in one more. This is a decent position here for the Axis. They are late to the party on mid. There's no reason why they shouldn't just go up into these houses here. Get a sense for what's happening. Maybe the allies are pushing out. Now, finally, we do have the Panzer IV coming in. Scotty Naylor's going to be rotating, trying to hit that medium. Panzer IV's coming in with a crew of Salty Dead, Mitch M, and Odo. And we're gonna follow this tank and see what he has in store for him. It's gonna be a medium through the smoke there. Panzer IV decides against pushing. Go on board with the medium at the end of the road here. Got a beautiful view in the silhouette. If that Panzer IV pulls forward, surely this tank will be able to see it, or not. Missing with the first shot. Panzer IV, it's like playing a little game of Battleship there. That shot was straight on. Second shot coming in from the left side here. It's going to be a Stewart. American medium taking a lot of damage right there. Stewart missing with his second shot. Down goes the American medium. Panzer IV winning this fight. Berserker's on the back of the tank looking for maybe a satchel. I think he does get it down. Yes, Berserker gets the satchel down on the Panzer IV. Whew, that was a good play by Berserker there. I think, honestly, if that Panzer IV had been allowed to get out of this situation, it would have been a huge win for the Axis here. Now, do they know they have a satchel on them? I don't think they do. Berserker's long gone. None of the crew hopping out to check for satchels. They have no idea what's going on. That Stewart is still up on the south side. Salty Dead's going to see the satchel there. It is too late. Berserker picks up the first tank, or second tank kill of the game. The first one by a satchel, at least, on the backside of Sainte-Mère-Église. Yeah, you can see that fight between the medium and the Panzer IV. The Panzer IV definitely wins out in that matchup now after the changes and the updates here. Panzer IV is being promoted from being what some would consider the worst tank in the game. I still think the Lux kind of holds that because it doesn't really stand up to the Stewart. With the hull gun, with the decent cannon. DCL getting into a little of a gunfight there. Unfortunately for Johnny, there's guys on the back side of him too. It looks like Bind with the kill there with the bar. Little push not working out on the church itself as all those Axis squad members get taken out. Apologies for the score too. That should have been changed. It is 3-2 for the Allies. Don't know why my didn't update when I changed it. There we go. That should update it. Force it there. So 3-2 for the Allies off the bat here, about 9 minutes into this one. Let us take a look at the overall picture of the map. You can see a flare going off there for some recon. Where's this Allies attack? Well, already rotating. You got Coombs, Pashhasa. Ooh, apologies for that one. I think I nailed it though. Also Berserker with a ER instead of just an R. Ninja also in here with Kinky Goat. Lesbian Ninja versus Kinky Goat. Kinky Goat's going to take that one in the 1v1 there. But, I mean, Volley, Berserker, Mr. B, and Pash all behind here. Now, NAP, is he their squad lead? Because if he is, that's going to be a little rough. Going to have to get across that street there. Only Lex 456, though, is left in this building. Looks like Mr. B, Skits, and the rest of the squad here closing in on that final kill. For the Axis, they need to get their defensive squad back and set up. I'm surprised not to see them already there. I think Ready Papa's rotating. He's going to need to get some AP mines out if he has them. But for the Axis, you're going to want to get at least one squad back with one or two guys or gals to float around, and there's Kinky Goat doing that right away. So yeah, you can see he's lost that initial position. He's going to rotate back and get set up on the defensive here. So good play from him. And yeah, we'll see what the second phase of this match has for us if the Axis can make some ground onto the point. Look like Caboose is making a little bit of a flank around here. Not too sure where he's going. Maybe going to set up a garrison on the north side here. Very dangerous. This could very quickly go back the other way, especially if the Axis get north control on the point. There was just an explosion here. I'm wondering if that was the Stuart going up in flames. Yes, it was. Stuart goes down. Second tank coming in here is going to be a 76 from the Allies. So that first crew that lost the initial 2v1 actually, to be honest, it did have a Stuart, is back though in a much more powerful tank. This time a lot more evenly matched to take on its German counterpart. It has to be said that the American medium is very, very outclassed right now. The Panzer IV and the Panther, very, very strong tanks. So using that medium, you're definitely dealt a losing hand when you take it out of the main base. Looking to see for the attack. So it's a two-pronged attack right now. Ninja on the left. If we rotate a little bit to the south here, we got Annihilator. And we got the Mistake also and Einor in tow. So a little bit of a flank here. Bardley looks like he's going to be going for some recon in the back. Sorry about that. Just had to cut the mic out there. Got the sniffles, the sneezes. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but something got me. So Annihilator Mistake in here. I expect Annihilator to get an OP down and then send maybe Mistake back to harass the Arty while Einor pushes in. Looks like both of them are going to go back to silence that Arty once, and maybe Annihilator will rotate back and try to get like a deep garrison, red zone Gary up. Another big explosion on the left flank. This might have just been, what was this? Just an initial transport truck off the first move out here. So both teams are putting pressure on. Kinky Goat's got to get some more rotations into his squad, though. He is way out there with little to nobody here. There is a Lux on the bottom of your screen. That Lux is going to have a hard time against 2, 3, 4 squads, though. Also did see something dropping. That's going to be Major over here. Major's got a nice little position here on the flank of Route de Haras. Lux also should spot something going on here. Hopefully he doesn't bypass all the allied troops. Now Lex and Sir Nathan, only ones on point. Kinky Goats got 2 kills there for his 1 life, so that's not bad, but definitely going to need some more bodies back here. As we can see, this cap progress is approaching 30%. Ooh, a close garrison here, or OP from Seka. Looks like Seka flanked through, got a close OP up defense here for the Axis is just not responding. Finally, the Lux opening up there on the left flank, but gonna need a little more. There we go. Big spawn in on point. Okay, Kinky Goat's got some help. Kato's back to help out. Now they're gonna have to fight this one out of their situation. CB dropping a kill right there. He's got a few more bodies before he hits the garrison. He's gonna get taken out. Not getting another kill to his name there. Lex on the back getting taken out by Einor. So it's a full surround right here for the Allies onto the Axis squad. Now they are dropping that cap progress back down, but how long can that last, especially with the surround? Lux going down on the left side. Berserker coming in. Is he going to go for a shot onto that garrison? No, he's got a satchel. Okay, so Berserker with the satchel. Gonna see Joe Black there tracking that target. Or not. Nades going out on the garrison as Berserker pushes in. Possibly can see some legs sticking through the window there. Bombing run possibly going to be coming down here on point. EXT, the last one alive on the garrison. It's all up to him. The executable file is going to go down there. Coombs with the shotgun on the backside, and that is going to be it here for the spawns on point. As Coombs takes out the Gary with Berserker. Just, yeah, way too late on the rotations for the defense here. They needed to rotate a lot sooner. Burb is going to try his best to get back into point, but it seems like it's going to be too little too late here as the Allies look to take a 4-1 lead. Now, looking at the midpoint quickly, the Axis are making ground and getting us around, but it just seems like they're about 2 minutes too late here to really put up a nice cap race. First kill going out to Burb there. Tally 1. He's in a bush. Burb in the bush over here. Gonna look to get as many kills as he can before advancing to the point. I mean, not much else you can do as Burb. There's a secondary armor piece also. I think finally Burb gets taken out. On the right side, I did see a flicker of hope, and that is going to be the Panzer IV yeeting into point. Let's go on board with him. He's trying to save the point. It's almost 4-1. It's so close. I don't think he'll be able to get enough kills here on point to stave this one off. Nope, 4-1 is the score here. Panzer IV just not able to get back in time. A second Panzer IV and a Lux come up, both tanks taking hits here. Desperate kind of attempts to stop or push back this cap progress. Let's go on board with the Lux as he comes in from the left side. Like we said earlier, the Lux very kind of outmatched versus its counterpart, the Stuart. Lux no hull gun, and all it has is 20 mil, and then that turret machine gun. The Stuart having the cannon on the turret, the hull gun, and a hull gun. Really love to see the Lux kind of replaced with the Panzer 38T. I think that would be a really like-for-like replacement and would really kind of balance out the Stuart pretty well. Lux just doing a drive-by right there. Not too successful. Can't get too many kills. Uh-oh, driver's gonna make a little misstep there. Ends up riding the rails. Not paying for it with any kind of rockets, though. So, not a horrible in the end. Looks like the Lux found out that AT took a shell to the front. Both Panzer IV and Lux are damaged. I'm not seeing that second Panzer IV. I wonder if he went down. Johnny Gopak is pushing in close here. He's gonna go for a rocket. He's got the rocket out. He's tossed 2 nades. There's the Panzer IV. Perfect alignment. Johnny's gonna flank around to the other side, see if he can get a back shot onto that Panzer IV. Or maybe go for the Lux. Nope, Panzer IV is dead, so Lux it is. Oh, no need, as Allied armor pulls up and gets the job done from afar, from the left of your screen there. This is looking like a dominating performance here for the Allies. They are taking control even on the artillery. If we look on the middle of your map here, you can see Annihilator is keeping true to his namesake. They're still alive with Mistake here. The artillery is still up though. So at the end of the day, are they being super effective? That's a question. I wonder if they've already decrewed the arty and if they're just coming back for more now. We'll come back to them in a little bit. We're going to rotate quickly over to flak position here though. A much better job defensively, getting this defensive lineup for the Axis this time. You can see they've really fallen back with all their forces. They've got a frontal line set up. I'd like to see some Garys on this north side here. I think it's very important to get the Garys out here, get some AT guns up, because soon they're going to figure out, oh, hey, they've got tanks coming up, and we're going to see those tanks play a critical role soon. Kind of reminds me of a game, the 5 versus Core, in the HPL semis, I believe, where Core got a death ball. Back when the Tiger reload was nerfed compared to the 76, Core got a death ball of 276s and just shoved up this lane, and there was nothing that 5 could do about it. They tried to throw up AT guns. Those got shot. Even if they got 2 to 3 AT guns up, which wasn't enough. Let's go on board with this American medium here. Surprised to see these mediums coming out, considering the kind of dominating performance so far that the American tanks have had. I'm surprised not to be seeing like 76s coming out. I guess they've lost a little bit of tanks too, so they might be a little squeezed for fuel. But that's at least a positive the Axis can take out of this. You know, if the Americans have 176 and 1 medium, it's not the end of the world. You know, as long as the Germans can get a Panther out of this, they should be okay to fight the 76 off. Panzer IV versus 76 is not a matchup I'd love to see. Kato gonna take an OP on the other side of the hedge here. Nice play from Kato though, picking his targets. Gonna look for Bar, gets a kill on him. Getting engaged from the backside, had a friend take him out. He's got to watch out here. Does not want to go around this bend though. That's the worst thing, when you walk straight into the hull gun of a tank on the other side of a hedge. Kato picking targets from a distance, gonna get taken out there by Shite. I like some of the names I've seen so far. Some pretty funny names over here. Yeah, looks like they've done exactly what we were talking about. Kaiser's gonna get his probably a garrison up here, I would assume. For those of you watching right now on stream, there's a very good spot as the attacking Americans. If you get a half track in this spot or a Gary here, it is next to impossible to kill. You can't kill it with tanks. You can't kill it with armor. It's very difficult to hit with rockets. So it's a little nice spot on the flank of our flak position there that you can use. We did in the same game I referenced earlier, we actually did see the core team use the tactic. It was pretty funny. A guy named Crusader, a very good squad leader, pulled up with a half track there, and then he pulled it into point and did 2 road kills on flak position before going ahead to win the game. It was a pretty epic ending to that one. Just looking right now for some infantry battles. We can see that medium pushing in. Schlevin's going to be going, and so is JJ going to be going for a hit on that tank. Chips, though, should have that covered on the backside. Schlevin going to get 1 rocket off, looking for a second, and he's going to get taken out by a shithead there. Saves the tank a little trouble, but still, that tank has taken some pretty major damage. On the other side here, we have a Gary gonna get taken out by shithead. Fairly easy standard operating procedure there for the bazooka man. Honestly, in this situation, some people will say, well, why did he use a bazooka? And it's like, well, for the amount of times I've seen somebody with like a bazooka or a satchel just be like, nah, I got this, and then proceed to get, you know, killed before taking it, or the commander dropping a gun run on it. You know, oh no, pawn, watch out, bro. Stop reversing. Mox is trying to repair. Chill. Chill. Harvester, chill, bro. Uncle Trucks and Harvester in the tank right here. They're gonna hop out and help repair there. I've seen that happen more than a few times though. The engineer will get out or be repairing on the back, and then he'll just get run over as the driver's still trying to drive. We're seeing that tank come to fruition there on the left side. Let's see what it is. Is that a Stewart? Yes, it is. So, yeah, fuel problems for the Allies, but they are pushing on. So, not having a 76, I'm kind of shocked that they don't have one. I guess the Stewart was the one to take out that earlier tank. Possibly the Panzer IVs, that, or even the American medium, probably, since it was at the center of the map. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, there isn't a lot of armor here for the Allies, so the Axis should be okay. I mean, really, until the Allies get their 76s again, that's when you have to worry. Right now, this is okay. AT is more than enough to take out Stewarts. Oh, sorry, my mouse moved. I have a little visitor here. His name's Mars. He's a cute pupper. He's a Doberman pup. If you want to check out a picture, I'll post one on the Instagram later. He's an absolute adorable little pup, but he likes to get his nose in and try to give kisses and likes to everything. JJ here on the back of the medium. Uncle and Harvester don't really have a clue about this. They're going to have to get out and deal with this. JJ's got the satchel down. He's going to chill there and defend it, I guess. Probably no chance here for the medium. So yeah, half the work is done right here. Even 3/4 of the work. The medium goes down. All you have is the Stewart, and the Stewart really isn't that frontline tank that's going to advance your line so much further. So good job there by JJ with the satchel. That's going to clear out the Stewart. Hasberg's got to watch out. He might walk right into his own death right there if the machine gun doesn't get him. Silva also. All right, no friendly kills with that one. Good satchel by JJ. And down goes the medium, so losing more fuel here. I'd assume there'd probably be enough fuel for 176 at least to come out. We'll see if they're able to get that one, but a good play by the Axis AT here. Stewart is really the tank. It's not really the frontline tank you want. It's more of the shock tank, the assault tank. It sounds kind of weird, but in a way, the Stewart, especially if there's a little bit of space, can be super effective at getting behind the lines and taking out Garys for a relatively low cost, right? It doesn't cost a lot for those Stewarts. Everyone kind of thought the Panzer IV was going to be that, the old incarnation of the Panzer IV, by being so cheap. Unfortunately, though, like mid and late game, the Panzer IV really was just so hindered by the fact that it would get one shot to its hull. So it never really got to live up to that kind of rush tank potential, the cheap rusher tank. Really, the way I saw it working is obviously at the start of the game, you'd have one come out, and then defensively in a flex position with AT guns, it was very strong. All right, another medium being pulled out here for the Allies, and I gotta wonder if they're using their fuel economically here. They seem to be pulling a lot of mediums and Stewarts out when you would, I would at least love to be seeing those 76s coming out, because it kind of gives the Axis an opportunity here to get enough fuel to pull out possibly a Panther. Looks like they've pulled out another tank here. That's just going to be a Panzer IV. There is also a Greyhound here chilling. What is Packbed doing? Packbed is legit AFKing in a Greyhound. Looks like they're trying to kill him. The Panzer IV is going to kill him. I mean, dude's AFK. Packbed, bro, don't go AFK in a vehicle. Come on now. Why you got to do that? So the Panzer IV gets a kill there. I don't know what Packbet was doing behind the lines there trying to hide. Maybe he had to go answer the door at an Amazon delivery or something, but back goes the Panzer IV to get some repairs there. Still no Panther though. Very, very odd to see kind of this medium gameplay, kind of mid-game. I mean, we're only 27 minutes in here. The Allies are making a big push. This would be an opportunity for a nice bombing run along this hedge right here. Really could clear it up. It really wouldn't alleviate the core issues. Only really buy some time for this Axis squad to get back into this one. But Capsta, Yas looking to make a push right here. Let's go on board with Yas coming through the smoke on the front line. Not to be confused with Yas Verstappen, the race car driver and father of Max. This is a different Yas. This is Yas the boss of Hell Let Loose. Hasberg should have an easy shot onto the back of Yas here from behind. Hasberg gonna pull that gun out as Yas gets clapped in the head there. Let's go on board with the guy with the STG-44 over the wall. Gets a kill, gets a double kill there. Ooh, Hasberg. Shout out to you. Nice play there. He's gonna have to watch out for any more allies over this wall. A random truck also going out here. I think Caboose. Oh, Caboose kills the OP, gets one kill, comes around the corner looking for more here. Can he get any more? Yes, he does. The Axis team in style. Caboose goes out in a transport truck, gets 2 kills, takes out an OP, and is now getting set up for his squad. Shout out to you, Caboose. You might be named Caboose, but he's got some cojones, let's say that. On the north side, unfortunately, NAP has made some progress here, attacking in, getting in very close proximity on the north. He's got Berserker, Volley, Coombs, and Pashasha. Apologies the first time. It took me a few seconds to get that name down. But Nap here, just waiting for his squad to pull up. Lots of time. Not really a huge defense here. Honestly, a priority, kind of a prio area. When you think about the last point of flag position here on the north side, you gotta secure that north side. You gotta get a Gary down, put a squad prio on it, and then let the kind of the squad filter into the middle of the map if there's nothing to do here. You want to get like AT guns up also, because if you don't secure this side here, this is exactly what's going to happen. Now Volley's going to get set up. Berserker's going to be able to push straight down into point. And I think Nap and Pash and Coombs are going to be able to just push behind the point. This is kind of how you lose flag position here. If you let the enemy push behind you. As we sit talking about pushing, you can see Stewart is going to be fulfilling that role to push deep. And we may be looking to take out some backline garrisons. Let's go on board with the Stewart here. Stewart inside is Jimmy, Vietsam, and Loser. Not going too deep. Should be able to just see that Gary, though. That Gova and Johnny are on. Yes, looks like they just are. Boom. Don't know if they got the Gary. No, they're shooting it. Just a little short there. We're also flirting with that 5th point here. 59 minutes into this one. It's not looking too good. Whoa, Coombs, Mr. B, Berserker, Nap, all pushing straight into the point. They're not going to waste time flanking around the backside. They are going for broke right here. Down goes 1, 2 left. Only Nagger and Reddy left alive on point. No more garrison here. Bombing run from the backside comes in. That is just going to destroy some grass and dirt. Does almost nothing. Gets 1 kill. So not really doing too much. Of course, the garrison was already down. Now, unfortunately, these Axis here are going to need to fall back because they have lost the strong point here. Luckily, Rail's still with the OP up, going to try to push back in here. Hopefully he can. Coombs on the flank there. Rail's going to get 1 kill there. Coombs with the easy 1-tap kill. Coombs has to watch out. He's got a bunch of Axis falling back on the backside here too. Cap progress has started on the last point. Down goes that OP. Coombs crushes that. However, on the backside of Coombs, oh, what is this we have? Looks like it could have been another tank. Was that the Stewart pushing in too deep? Oh, we can't quite see yet. Yes, it was. So Stewart goes down, pushes in too deep. No armor support here on point for the Allies. Coombs is going to drop. Only Nap and Berserker left. Pashana, Mr. B, Groblin coming back in with a Panzer IV on point, though. Hasberg missing his shot there onto Berserker in the trench. Tries to go again. Berserker able to hit the deck. Hasberg pushing. Gonna get shot by Nap in the back. Nap getting a double kill there. Vovka on the other side here. Good positioning from Nap there to keep his friend alive. On the backside, Pash goes down. Nap pushing Vovka right here. Vovka not ready for that. That's his 3rd kill of the round there for Nap. Now Berserker, did he get a satchel down on the Panzer IV while we were watching that killing spree? Yes, he did. Satchel is down on the side of that P4. Nap squad almost all alone here on point. Gonna take out another tank, and you know what? They've got to get a OP up on point. I wonder if they have one already. I don't see it yet. Looks like they're just using the OP from the north side here. Let's rotate it a little bit around here and give you guys a better view of the attack. Down goes the Panzer IV. Berserker with the kill on the satchel. Nap doing a really nice job here, just peeking in. And this is the trouble of this point here. You lose control of the point. The only real way to push back in is using armor, using smoke, and using a mass amount of infantry. Not being able to right now, though, is the Axis team. Let's just go a little high and wide for you guys. You can see they're trying from every angle, except for the east and the north side. They're surrounding the point. They just can't get anywhere near it. Now would be a time for a half track. Yeah, half track, a Lux. I'd say a Puma, but those get one shot by AT, and Berserker's on point. I know there's probably some more AT somewhere. That kind of sounded like a Lux, actually. There's a Lux. Hey, speak of the devil. All right, they're going to need to get into point here. Looks like they're going to the north side. No, roping back around. Not going to touch the north side over there. Already a little damage. Lux has got to watch out here. Very dangerous situation. They're the last armor piece alive. Going to get a little air going over the top there. Ooh, driver just miscalculating a little bit there. Running into the bush. Now, I don't know quite what the Axis is doing on the south side. Looks like they're also pulling out a Puma, if I'm not wrong, on the backside there. So Puma and Lux come out. Yeah, I mean, they're not on the point, though. So, you know, the allies are free kind of to take this point. I can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to rotate back in behind, but really the Axis just kind of need to focus on the strong cap right now. Clear the bodies off and allow for a recapture. I do like that the Lux is coming back right now to point. Should be able to pick up a few targets here. That Pash goes down for what seems like the 5th time. No luck for Pash today. Every time he's gone to go for the midpoint, gets taken out by a machine gun from far, far away. Volley on the right side is going to need to get taken out too, doing a lot to suppress the allies, suppress the Axis, sorry, from coming back in. You can see Lex dropping, a bunch more dropping. Kinky Goat has made his way over here. Now with a good crossfire, Nap is in a tough position here because he's going to be getting shots from multiple angles here. Now only Berserker left to support. That's going to be very hard on the defenders here, the strong point. Down goes Nap, finally getting taken out. Berserker's the last man alive. Kinky Goat pushing back in, and down goes that cap progress with it. So good persistence here from the Goat squad. Should we call them the Goats? The animals. I mean, he's got Burb. He's got Goat. Benny's not an animal. That's just an egg dish. Eggs Benedict, the best eggs you'll ever have. Another explosion on point. I'm assuming that was the Lux getting taken out. Now, unfortunately, it's taken so long to get back to point here that, oh no, just give me a pack gun, that, you know, a lot more allies have flooded in. Pash finally making it to point as the medic. Going to be picking up whoever just got clapped there. Ryback. Oh, didn't last long. Ryback immediately domed after getting picked up. Going to go for Berserker here. I don't know if Pash can make it. Unfortunately, also for Kinky Goat getting taken out there too. Allies making a game of it here. Only 27 minutes in. Unfortunately now, though, Tiger coming in to save the day. Let's go on board with the Tiger. Pushing straight into point. Look at that beautiful camo. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, that's one way to clear a trench. The HE gun from the Tiger. Yes, please. It's not over yet, folks. Looking like it was, but as soon as that Tiger got pulled out here, I mean, allies are going to need to pull up some 76s if they want to deal with this right now. Uh-oh. For a second there, I thought the Tiger was going to whip it around and take out the allied squad on the left. Still might. Oh, yeah. Duck and run for cover. Not going to be too much better in a few seconds as the Lux is going to get right there to 1-2 finish the job off. Kind of feel like the allies have lost their window a little bit here. They had a pretty decent window to push in. They just didn't have the 76s out. Now you can finally see a 76 coming up. Unfortunately, they just went to the wrong neighborhood there. drive straight down the middle. Now 76 versus Tiger, yeah, 76 I give the slight edge to, but it's not a shoe-in, right? If the Axis have any AT over there, they could be easily taking this tank out. They got the Lux too, which is going to be a menace. Lux is just pulled straight behind here. Now Pash is going for the satchel here from the backside. Pash going to get it. Rocket goes into the side, not going to do any damage there. Unfortunately, the driver has made a big mistake. Crucial error here. Gonna have to back up. Pash going for the satchel. Luckily, that rocket didn't kill Pash. Whoa! 20 mil into the torso. Lux is trying to fight for his life to stay alive. Pash is going for the satchel. Uh-oh. Unlucky there. Oh, Pash is still alive. Jukes! The Jukes! Going for the satchel. Pash is trying to get it down. Gonna crouch and hide. Oh, another juke! Pash with the juke! Oh no, he gets run over by the Lux in the end. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing there. GG. Nice try. Nice jukes there from the engineer. Unfortunately, just not able to get that satchel stick. That was really nice. That was definitely a highlight. Yeah, the reload of the Panther is pretty good. I mean, after how long the Allies got that reload advantage on the 76, I can't say, oh, it's, it's just one of those things that the Allies had for so long. I would love to see the 38T though. Quick, Nix, what do you think? What do you think about the 38T? Would that be a good replacement for the Lux to balance it with the Stuart? Because the Stuart in my books is like the best tank in the game. I friggin' love that thing. Looking for a tank. You can see that 76 pulled up. I hear some more armor rotating to the right. There we go. That's what I was waiting for about 20 minutes ago. You can see there's a graveyard of tanks since, but finally Allies have some fuel here. Unfortunately, they don't have that advantage that they did once have. Let's see if we can find that Tiger for you guys. The Tiger is dead. So the Tiger is dead way behind the lines here. I don't quite know what they were doing in the middle of those infantry. There must be an airhead or something from the backside here, or a deep zone garrison that like Annihilator's set up. Is it here? Is it an airhead here? I don't know. But definitely a spawn from the backside. The Tiger gets caught napping, unfortunately, a little too far off the point there. And now Yas is pushing into the point again. Let's go on board with our boy, Yas the boss. See if he can get a few more kills, clear this out. Gets one more kill onto the OP. Ooh, Yas, you might want to push that OP and overrun it quickly before any more spawns come out. Oh no. Okay, so he does get the OP. Anybody else spawn in? Doesn't look like it. 2 seconds have gone by. 50% cal progress here for the Allies. This one should do it. Comboed with those 276s. I don't see how they lose this one. And a good job by the Allies getting that rear control. You know, they tried from the front and the sides. Wasn't super effective. Once that rear control came into play, though, it essentially looks like it's over. Ooh, MP40, how did he get here? He drove a truck. What a Chad over here on the backside. MP40 got one kill, looking for a second onto Yas, gets second kill here. Unfortunately goes down to a nade, still getting a few kills off the point. Hasberg, the last one alive on point. PON going in for the pwn on the backside. Shot to the back of the head. Hasberg stands no chance. Last of the Axis are cleared off the point, and this looks like it's going to be a 5-0 for the Allies here, and a win for Major A-Hole. Oh, PBS boys, you got the funniest names. I love it. A win for Major A-Hole here. Panzer IV trying to rush in at the end. That's not going to be able to do anything. The 5-0 comes out on this one. Nice play. Well played, guys. GG.